Howdy ho, everybody. Welcome back to the Rock's Roost. It is October, and thus time for something spooky. I debated what should I do for my October game this year, and I wanted it to be something special. And I don't think I could have picked a more legendary game if I'd tried. That's right. We're going to be playing Dark Souls Remastered. I have never played this game before. This is one of the most legendary games that I have, in fact, never played. So, I thought, why not do it with y'all? I have played Elden Ring, but I have not beaten it. So we'll see if any of those skills translate. Damn, that's loud. Welcome message. Welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. All right, this is the great stuff. We're not worried about that. I started the game very briefly just to get sound settings set up and that kind of thing. We're going to do a new game. This menu music reminds me of Castlevania almost. It's very soothing and unusual for the torture that Dark Souls is famous for. So I was a little taken aback when I heard this music playing in the character creation screen. So we're going to forget about that, though. We're going to put in a name. What are we going to be? We're going to be Rock, of course. That's a me. And we're going to be male. Class. All right. What do we got to choose from? We've got warrior. We got knight, wanderer. Let's read what they say. A warrior is a fearless warrior. Weapon expert. High strength dexterity. That would be a good start. A knight is a low-ranking knight, high HP, solid armor, not easily toppled. So pretty decent poise, I guess. Wanderer, aimless wanderer, wields scimitar, high dex. And we can use the left stick to rotate these dudes. We are playing the PS4 version on the PS5, by the way. Guilt-ridden thief, high critical hits, has master key. Okay. Bandit, savage bandit, high strength, wields heavy battle axe. Look at that. Look at that shield. It's got a spitter on it. Actually, no, it's, how many legs does that thing have? 10? That's not a spider. What is that? I don't want to know. A hunter. Bow-wielding hunter. Okay at close range, but weak with magic. He's got a big old, looks like a leather shield. Yeah. Okay. A sorcerer. Sorcerer of Vinheim, Dragon School. Casts soul sorceries. Got a dagger and some kind of a buckler. Kind of big to be a buckler, but buckler-esque. Pyromancer. This guy looks cool. Swamp Pyromancer casts fire spells and wields a hand axe. And he has a really beaten up shield. Okay. A cleric. Cleric on pilgrimage. Wields a mace and casts healing miracles. He has a shield and a mace and a satchel. Cool robes. I do like to play cleric classes, so that is kind of speaking to me. And then the deprived, unclothed enigma, only armed with a club and an old plank shield. I don't think we'll be playing the deprived. If you notice the stats, I haven't been paying attention to the stats, but they are equal across the board for the deprived, so he has that going for him, I guess. But as far as min-maxing goes, it's probably not the greatest thing. He does start at level 6 and not at lower level. So you're probably not actually gaining anything except some difficulty if you play deprived. The cleric stands out to me. The volume is just too loud in my ears. I have to turn it back down. Forgive me. There we go. Okay. Now, Looking at the cleric stats, we've got level 2, vitality 11, attunement 11, endurance 9, strength 12, dex 8, resistance 11, intelligence 8, faith 14. Pyromancer. I think a toss-up between warrior and cleric. So let's see. We're looking at 11, 11, 9 versus 11, 8, 12. Attunement is has to do with spell casting, right? There's a book there, I assume. And then we have strength 12, and then dex 8 versus strength 13, dex 13. So this would be better for a quality build, would it not? I'm guessing the warrior would probably be the better first time play. Although the cleric is probably going to give me access to some extra healing, which might be good for a first timer. I don't know. Let's do warrior. Let's do it. The gift. No sign of a gift. Goddess's blessing. Divine holy water. Fully restores HP and status. Black firebomb. Explodes upon impact when thrown. More deadly than standard bomb. Twin humanities. Twin sprite called humanity. Sometimes found on carcasses. Binoculars used to peer at faraway sights. Pendant, trinket, no effect but fond memories comfort travelers. Master key opens any basic lock, initial equipment for thief. Tiny being's ring, small tribal ring, grants small increase to HP. Or old witch's ring, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. Well, I guess, I don't know. I mean, the key sounds pretty good. Small increased HP. I don't know if that's probably not going to be enough to make a difference. Old Witch's Ring. I do like... This is consumable, I'm sure. Yeah, Divine Holy Water. Fully restores HP and status. I like enigmatic things, and this is about as enigmatic as a thing as there is. Either this or the pendant. What should I take? If I was streaming, I would leave it up to chat, but I'm not. I mean, I'm leaning toward Master Key. That has obvious use, you know, and it's, I assume, not consumable. I assume this isn't consumable. Goddess's Blessing, that's absolutely consumable. How would it would not, if the game wouldn't be legendary for being hard if it wasn't. I guess I'll go with the key. Physique. Average, slim, very slim. Large physique, very large, serious presence. Large upper body, rippled physique, especially upper body. Large physique, mostly lower body, so you can be pear-shaped if you want to. That's cool. Top heavy, large head, could be very intellectual. I have a large head in real life. I'm tempted by that. But I'm a big guy. This I don't know if I'm hardly this big. I mean, I'm a pretty big dude. Serious presence. Is that gonna like get me stuck and make it harder to get around? I don't know. We'll go with large. How about that? Face, commoner. Very average commoner face. Delta farmer, commonly seen in the face of the five-finger delta. Astora noble, handsome face of the refined, common in Astora. Dragon scholar, intelligent, sharp lines, but scholarly looks invite insult. Really? Thoroland cleric. Look common in Thoroland, known for its stalwart clerics. Jovial features of Katarina, known for festivity and drink. Yeah, he's jovial. Jubilant Katarina. He looks very jovial indeed. A dubious Karim. Ominous features associated with the Earl of Karim or Karim. I'm not sure which. Classic Xena. Thoughtful, mature face. Common in historical Xena. eerie Great Swamp heretics faced prejudice for their atypical looks. He's got a weak chin, that's for sure. Far East traveler faced from a distant eastern land of almond eyes and thin lips. Okay, well. I guess I'm going to go. I mean, he's pretty common. He's fine. We'll go with the commoner. What kind of hair do we have? Shaved, receding, short, swept back, ponytail, wild. I like wild. Parted center, semi-long, curly, and bobbed. Oh, there's your cleric hair right there. Let's go with receding since that's what I have. Color, we're going to go with gray because, yeah, you guessed it. Okay, my hair's not solid gray. It's actually, my hair's white. Was white a selection? No. Silver, that's closer to what my hair. I've got like dark red hair. It's between brown and red with lots of gray coming in. So we'll go with silver. Why not? Silver-haired warrior who's seen many battles.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
Much like the creation of the universe.
Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
Oh, cool.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
This is beautiful.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms.
Whoa.
Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease.
I love this dude.
And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
So Seath is a real SOB here. I love the design of Nito. It's so cool.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
Reminds me of Lane Dell.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights.
Oh, what's going on here?
And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Oh, spooky. That gives me chills. Elka's rapier. Wow, look at this place.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land,
No.
the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Seriously. Oh, is that us?
This is your fate.
Yes. Oh. Is that an undead rat? What is that crawling on the floor? Oh my, we don't look the same as... Okay. Hello? Okay. So we are an undead. Northern Undead Asylum. Okay, so that's neat. The player character is undead, which means that this is the way that the game kind of works in your ability to restart as a mechanic, as to die and be reborn, right? It's some kind of insect over there. You know, I see pillage the corpse. I'm going to look around a little bit. So there was a knight who stuck his head in from up there, threw a body down to us. I don't know if he's going to be important later. I kind of bet he is. I'll read message. Good luck. Thank you. Dungeon cell key. So he does want us to get out of here. Gorgeous view. Well, I guess. So it would have been our fate to just stay here forever, I guess, until the end of the world. Which, that sounds horrific. Does it not? But this knight took pity on us and threw a key down. Now these people seem to be kind of out of their wits. I'm not looking great, but my eyes are not glowing red. Camera controls with the right stick. Okay. Some of these folks seem to have totally lost their mind, but you know, I don't know how long they've been here. R1 to attack. Now, there's a blood stain here? You mean someone died here? Who died here? What? Okay, well, they're dead. I don't know what killed them. Did you kill them? Ah. See, their eyes are red. That seems like they're probably... All right, anyway, I'm just playing around. R2 for a strong attack. So it's just like Elden Ring. Okay. Is there a charged... Can we do it like a charged attack? Doesn't look like it. At least maybe not with this sword. What is that? Okay. Is that one of the guards? This dude got hit with some force. Look at that. Holy crap. I like that it's green in there. You guys know me. I love color theming. And just, you know, visual design in general. And yeah, if you came here looking for like a super fast playthrough or a playthrough where the Let's Player is not going to be, well, I need to be doing a heavy attack here, rambling on and on, then I guess you've come to the wrong place. Hold left stick and press circle to dash. How did this person die? Is that the same person from before? I think it could be. I don't know. We're dashing. I like to take my time and appreciate what I'm seeing. R3 to target. target lock, rather. So I pressed the stick and pressed R2 together there, totally on accident, and I got a kind of a jumping attack. And this water is very clear considering the location it's in. Well, look how much light my character puts off. Otherwise, this is an extremely dark game. It is Dark Souls, after all, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by that, should I? All right, anything there? No, not really. Rest at bonfire, recover HP. Here we go. Here's our first bonfire. Now, you would get an achievement here, but this is the point where I stopped my test playthrough. I got to the first bonfire, realized my levels were good, and just left it at that. All right, so all the enemies now have been reset. We can't do anything else at the bonfire yet. Let's see what else we got going on here. This is a very dark game. I don't know how I'm going to handle that in post-production so that y'all can see. I'm sure you can see this fine because I think we're out under the sky here. So what was that? What was that? And what's over here? Does not open from this side. Okay. Well. Try fleeing. Uh-oh. That's going to be one of those. I think I hear someone stomping around in here. The colors on this door are very strange. I see you up there. You're going to jump down here and attack, aren't you? This is a cool spot. Get away. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Asylum Demon. Oh, no. Oh, here's the door. Run, run, run. Ooh, okay. That was lucky. Oh, man. I don't even have... I have this broken piece of crap sword. Be wary of hollow. All right, so circle when we're just standing jumps back. All right, got it. Let's take a moment and look at our inventory before we go in here. I press the hamburger button on the PS5 controller, and that brings up this. Then I press X, and it brings me here. We've got Black Separation Crystal, Banish Phantom / Return Home. I don't know what that means. Dark Sign, lose humanity, and Souls Return to Bonfire. Okay. We got the Master Key. That was our gift. Opens any basic lock. And we got this key from the knight above us in our cell. Straight sword hilt. All right, so we press square and it gives us stats for the weapon. I mean, obviously this is a piece of crap. Oh, there's durability in this game. Okay, I need to keep that in mind. Straight sword hilt. Weapon type, straight sword, attack type. The hilt of this lost sword was found discarded in the Undead Asylum. Only slightly better than one's bare hands, but not recommended for extensive use. Be certain to find a replacement quickly. We'll do that. And here's our equipment. We got standard helm. Sturdy helm made of iron, very common type of protective wear. Provides a sound level of defense. It's wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. I agree. Hard leather, armor made of thick leather. Very common type of protective gear. It provides sound level of defense. Hard leather gauntlets are also made of thick leather, and they are also common, and they also provide a sound level of defense. Hard leather boots, likewise. Okay. Okay, we press square to read what this is. This black crystal, long a symbol of farewell, is granted to banished undead. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes or sends you back to yours. Beware of fickle use of this item if you intend to nurture relations. Okay. The dark sign. It signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. The people that we're meeting here in the asylum, they must be hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns to its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. Okay, very good. We've got change equipment, which we don't really have anything to swap out to, but we have 2 possible weapon slots. 2 left hand. Oh, okay. These are right hand slots, left hand slots. Got it. We got a head slot, a chest slot, hand slot, legs, 2 possible rings, 2 possible arrows, 2 possible. Well, I guess these are arrows. These are bolts or quarrels. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 usable items potentially. Here's our current status. We're 4th level. We have 60 souls. Souls, I'm sure, are your currency and also you use to level up, if it's like the runes in Elden Ring, anyway. Yeah, okay. I don't understand what the humanity is, but I guess I will get that later. We have a total of 594 HP, 95 stamina. Equip load 17.4 of 52, so we should be medium rolling right now, I think. We have our right and left weapon damage stats. So the description of the broken sword said it was better than bare hands, but it actually isn't stat-wise. I guess it causes less wear and tear to your hands than punching things, but it's okay. Our magic defense, flame defense, lightning defense all look like they're probably pretty crappy. I don't know. I don't know what the maximum value is. The magic and lightning, not too bad. Flame, not so great. We have 5 poise. We have bleed resist, poison resist, curse resist. Is that a death curse? Like instant death, maybe? Has a skull there. I just wonder. And item discovery is 100. So there's no arcane in this. Is there? What stat affects item discovery? Or is there one? Attunement, maybe? Now, it says something for explanation. You can also press the touchpad to bring this up. What is that button for the explanation? Is it the hamburger? No. Give me a second. I'm going to look that up. I'm not going to be looking very much, if at all. This could be the very only thing I look up. But I do want to know how this works. All right. It's the left side of the touchpad. Left side of the touchpad. Okay, so we don't have a common. Oh, cool. So there's like factions in the game. I didn't know that. Wouldn't it have been neat if there had been factions in Elden Ring? Although there kind of are, but it doesn't say on your screen. All right, so souls, various uses, but are left behind at spot of one's death. Okay. Vitality, attunement. Attunement slot, is that spell slots, I guess? Endurance, stamina, equipment load, resistance to bleeding, strength, parameter required to wield powerful weapons, boost weapon attack, dex. All right, resistance. It's kind of a meme. I do know this about the game. Don't ever level resistance. Is that true? Let me know, please, in the comments, because it sounds good. Intelligence. Parameter required to wield sorceries. Also boost sorceries and magic weapons. Faith. Humanity. Number of black sprites within one's bosom. Symbolizes human nature and determines item discovery and resistance to curses. Okay. There you go. I think I understand this. Unless it gives a value. No, it doesn't. Poise, yep. I know what poise is. Bleed resist. Poison resist. Curse resist. Item discovery. Attunement slots. Okie dokie. And this is this. Brightness. I've got it on max. Let me turn it down just a hair. That might be better. Oh, button settings. I guess I could have... No, hold on. All right, I'm done screwing around. Let's go. There's a bonfire here. Let's rest here. Regain our HP. We did take one hit from Mr. Demon Man. There's no jumping really in this game, right? Get your shield. All right. Is that what this is? Oh, crap. Oh, God, I'm getting shot. Ugh. That's trial by fire right there, isn't it? Heater shield, physical reduction 100%. Nice. Scales with strength. All right, so we hold it up with L1. Okay. This wise ass. You're going down, Freaky Town. I guess I could have run up here and dispatched him, but... Long sword. And, wait a minute. C scaling with strength. Okay. Well, it's basic equipment, right? Change weapons, toggle items. Okay. All right, good. Where did you go, you little sod? Pokey poke. He's dead. All right. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything because I kind of ran past this. All right. This hallway would be a good place to hide something, wouldn't it? I just want to make sure. Y'all, you Souls veterans out there are just going to have to endure me for a little bit here. See here? Look at this. L1 with shield equipped guard. Okay, so they mean for you to like duck in here. I got it. I got it. Leave it to me to buck the trend. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's practice. Let's just practice a bit, eh? I mean, I don't really need practice, but I want my health back. Look at him. He's a weenie. I dig the green, like, slimy walls in here, though. This is awesome. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Down you go. All right. Anyway, measly 20 souls. Okay. This is a boss door, correct? I wonder what causes that white light anyway. Is there a lore explanation for that later? I don't know. All right, so circle to backstep. Circle with L to roll. Got it. And here we are over the first bonfire. In the doors that look oily. Wait a minute. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody in there. What? Is that the knight from before? That looks like that wall doesn't look very stable. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right. Nice. Stupid ball. Ugh. Noob trap. I'm sure you Souls veterans are just laughing your butts off right now.
Oh,
hello.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I love the purple shield, man. That is awesome. Yes, absolutely.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Cool. One of the most legendary items in gaming, I'd say.
Oh, and this.
Undead Asylum F2 East Key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
You're most welcome.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
All right, so he's going to go hollow. I wonder how he knows that. And he certainly looks like the knight that helped us before, and it would make sense if he was. All right, so we got the Estus flask. Let's take a look here. Fill with Estus at bonfire. Heals HP. The undead treasure, these dull green flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfire. Fills HP. The translation's a little off here, I think. It probably should say, these dull green flasks are an undead treasure. Fill with Estus at bonfire. Fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeepers. The Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. Neat. Okay. We also got the Undead Asylum F2 East key. Opens East Iron Bars of Asylum. Undead Asylum F2. The Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. Even if an undead were to escape from a cell, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. Fascinating. And we did not read the description for the dungeon cell key. It's a key to the dungeon of the Undead Asylum to the north. Are there other Undead Asylums? Maybe also? I don't know. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight? And what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. The universal key opens any basic lock, tool of the trade for thieves, but in the cursed land of the undead, most doors are better left unopened. I bet they are indeed. Our longsword has 80 plus 12 physical, 100 critical, damage reduction 50%. So if we use it to block, it's not great at blocking, but a sword is not going to be great at blocking, is it? The parameter bonus, which is the scaling, I assume, is C for strength and dex. It requires 10 strength, 10 dex to wield. Durability is still full, and weight is 3. Heater shield, again, now that I've got a moment to breathe, I'm looking at it in more detail. 100% physical damage reduction, which is good. Very, very good. Okay. Well, you know, that UI is kind of huge. Let me see. Let's drop it down just a little. Do we want it all the way? I mean, 100% is like gigantic. Can y'all still see that okay? If we drop it like maybe all the way down even? Or maybe right here. I mean, this is kind of more comfortable for my old eyes. Like right here. How's that? Let me know if that's okay with you. I think that's a lot better for me. Okay. Where to? What was that? Oh, he just died, didn't he? We got 100 souls. I guess stay away. Down hollow. This looks like progress, right? All right, before we go that way, let's go down. In fact, before we even do that, let's go over here. This is the way we came in. Can we get up there? I think if you, like, run, you can jump that way, yeah. I guess we can't get up there. Huh. Because if you run and then tap, you hold circle to run. Okay, it's hard to describe what I'm doing. And then let off circle and then tap it. And you jump. It's hard not to tap it too many times. I guess we can't get up there. I bet that's something good. There's a fog door over there. Oh, that ghost scared me. Let's go down here and check. Oh, cool. Interconnectivity. I'm loving it. Let's rest here and get our health back. All right, so the demon's going to be in there. We don't need to go that way. We have this way open now. Is he in here? No, he's gone. I probably should have come back and checked before I rested. Oh well. Hello, sir. Down you go. Wield right weapon two-handed. So we press triangle. It's like Elden Ring. You press triangle and then the... Oh, no, it's not like Elden Ring. You just press it. Just press triangle and it does it. Okay. All right. So we press the left stick plus R1 to kick or R2 to jump attack. And I've done this accidentally a few times. I'll probably fail miserably at it. Resting at bonfire revives enemies. Yep. It's going to be baddies around here, aren't there? Oh, yeah. Thanks for the opening, Fitzroy. Down he went. We got some wise-ass archer here. Night-night. Look at this view. And those mountains are just gorgeous. Look at that. This is very isolated. And it's obviously going to be very cold here. Like, I think that's actually a photograph of somewhere in the Himalayas. Or at least the mountains in the foreground are, I think. Or the Himalayas. However you wish to pronounce it. Oh, so we can get backstab. There's no crouch. L2 to parry. After parrying, riposte with R1. Look at this dude. I failed miserably. Got it. Mostly I was pushing the wrong button. You may have noticed that. Drink a little here. Practice makes perfect, man. It's locked. Okay. Looks like several folks died to him. Well, I can totally understand it. All right. Well, I guess we'll go in here. Traverse the white lights. Again. Ooh, oh, we're back here. Oh, he sees me. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Oh, I screwed that up. I should have done a plunge attack. I'm dead. Okay. When the demon is looking right at you, don't just stand there and look back at him. Don't do that. Comedy. Comedy options. Comedy is good. The ball does not spawn back here. Thanks for the openings. There you go. That 100% damage reduction shield is pretty important. Allows you to pull crazy stuff like that. Come on around here. Ah, twofer. Double kill. It was nice enough to put my souls here. Retrieval. Should I go around here and kill this guy again? Probably should. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. I'm not a parry god or anything. Don't misconstrue. Now, I'm going to try to plunge attack this dude. There's no yeah. Here we go. R1 while following plunging attack. That's what we want to do. All right, we're going to go out. Plunge attack for a big damage. Look at that damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, little inappropriate rolling there. Just stay away from him. And he's down. First boss eliminated. Big Pilgrim's Key. Victory achieved. Yes. And we got some humanity. That is so awesome. Let's see. What is the... What did we just get? Big Pilgrim's Key. Key to inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall. Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows what this pilgrimage, or knows not, rather, what this pilgrimage has in store. Okay. You know what? I am not content with the scaling of the UI, so I want it just a little bit bigger. How about that? That is spiffy, eh? All right, chugga chugga. Now, here's a question. Before we go out here, let's go back over here and go to the door where the parry man was. That's how you jump right there. I guess you always roll when you quit. This you can't open. Okay. Just double checking. I didn't know if the pilgrim key would work on that too or not. Fall damage. Yeah, a little bit of fall damage. It's okay. It's quite all right. Look at this. Obviously, the game wants me to go straight ahead, but y'all know me. That's iffy. I still hear the footsteps of that first demon we saw. I'd like to go in there and take care of him. Wow, look at that down there. I wonder what's going on in that forest down there. On the other side of these mountains. We're supposed to be going to the land of the ancient lords, is that right? Is there like little foxgloves growing here even? And there's some graves. Who would be buried here and who buried them? There's roads down there. Very, very cool. What's it? What?
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Warm and soft. I don't think I have anything that fits that description. Sounds like a crow. Is it a crow? It's a nest. I feel very vulnerable right here. Crow eggs do look like that. They are kind of bluish green with speckles. American crow eggs, anyway. I don't know about Japanese crows. Anything over here? Oh, there is. Soul of the Lost Undead. Used to acquire souls. Soul of the Lost Undead who is long ago gone hollow. Used to acquire souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Neat. This particular location definitely reminds me of Castlevania. This just looks like the kind of place where, you know, there'd be a castle up in the mountains. I'm a big Castlevania fan, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but yeah. Love Castlevania. Okay. I think Castlevania 3 is my favorite game in the series, although I really love them all, particularly the ones with Soma Cruz. Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow. Oh, cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Whoa! Birdman's in love.
To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords.
Hence the big pilgrim key. It opened the door to the crow.
Lordran.
Lordran. Heck yes. Oh my. All right, we've got a church. And we got some kind of way station or a shrine of some kind. What is this? Reach Lordran. Firelink Shrine. In Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Okay. Here's a bonfire. Rest at bonfire. Okay. So I have 2,540 souls. What does kindling do? A reverse hollowing? I don't know what that is. Level up. Do we have enough to level up? Yeah, we do. We have 2540. We need 724. Vitality, I guess. We can actually jump 3 levels here. Would it be smart to just dump it all in vitality? Endurance gives you stamina, which is definitely good. An equip load. Strength is going to bump my damage a little bit, as would Dex, because we got flat scaling on the sword, or equal scaling. Well, I'm thinking go to 13 here, bring the vitality up, and then put the extra point in endurance so that we have 13s across the board on our main stats. How does that sound? Sounds good, I guess. I don't know if you can screw this up or not. What does initialize mean? I guess you can't do it. Anyway, whatever. Let's go. Now we have 10 Estus flasks here. This fire is much more vigorous. Do we get more Estus flasks because the fire is vigorous, or because it's at the shrine, or because we're in Lordran? I don't know. Obviously, there's a man there. We're going to talk to him, but, you know, monkey sees shiny. 3 humanity. Cool. Try rear. That is a dirty joke. I don't like it. And that's a well. Probably death down there. All right. Where's the crow? Is the crow gone? Hello.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening.
Really?
One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
So, this fellow must be aware of the legend that the knight shared with us back in the Undead Asylum, because he said there's actually 2 bells of awakening. He wouldn't have said it that way if he hadn't assumed that we had already heard it, or potentially had already heard about this legend to ring the bell of awakening.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Well, I guess. What is this dude's deal?
What? Restoring your humanity?
Yeah.
Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Right. You'd never do it, huh?
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Well, I wasn't gonna try to bump you off or anything. He's wearing chainmail. From a distance, I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
What? You want to hear more?
Why not?
Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the Undead Church, but the lift is broken.
Of course it
You
is.
have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead Burg through the waterway. The
Ooh.
other bell is back down below the Undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Yeah, sounds just positively delightful.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Oh, do I? Really? You're just exhausting your dialogue.
Hmm? What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Are you just gonna hang out here and just stare at the bonfire? Is that what you do?
Hmm? I'm not up.
Okay. And I think that's a good place to call it an episode right now. What a wonderful first episode it's been. So far, I am totally absorbed in this game. The atmosphere, the gameplay, mwah, chef's kiss. I am so glad that you were here with me to watch me sort of bumble my way through this legendary gaming masterpiece that is Dark Souls. While you're here, if you have any gameplay tips you'd like to share, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. No spoilers, please, but I do welcome tips. If you'd like to become a member of the Rock's Roost, that would be very much appreciated. You can hit the join button down below. And if you'd like to come hang out with me and the gang over on Discord, there's an invite link in the video description. Your support, however you choose to show it, keeps me going and gives me the confidence I need to keep making great videos just like this one. For now, I'm going to bid you adieu. Remember, wherever you are, whenever you are, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.